to a public place, not to bring it in, because we are going to take it out from them and we're going to wash it. As long as this project is concerned, it is the underpinning of this project is the concept of whiter than white and whiter than snow. And this whiter than white and whiter than snow, in a simple term, is called truthfulness. And accordingly, we know that without truth, there's no freedom. Because it is the truth that we shall know, and then the truth will set us free. There's no magic around us. And I have this brother that come from Ipob, they're very frustrated.
Yes, of course, the FM station not working for a lot. I've been hearing it for a while now. You know.
Yes, I don't even know how many square miles is Biafra land. I don't know how many square miles of how much of the particular range will cover, how much of a particular range will cover. And I know how long we've been dealing with these issues of Iwacha is not talking, Aba is not talking, Onitsha is not talking.
Or if he talks 1 week or 2 weeks, they say it's no more talking and all that.
Rain is falling, then rain takes it away. When it's supposed to be even clearer, because when the airwave is clear after rainfall, it's supposed to be it's supposed to even transmit better than when it's dry. What it translates to now is that we have gangs of crooks in IPOB, and they have their leaders in IPOB. We are playing with the lives of many people who have given their lives for this struggle. We are playing with their lives. That's why we have this for how many years now? We have not had a standard communication with backup plans. All we have are hoodlums and destroying what we're doing, destroying the name of this family, organizing themselves in cliques.
That is why I was saying that our people must come together and stand for what is right.
Okay, you can never hear them on the radio to encourage your people and talk to your people to encourage what they do is they hide inside. They are in the behind, destroying what we're doing, victimizing people, telling tales. They're destroying what we do every day. Very sad. And I know that they cannot get scot-free with it. And when you ask them a question, you automatically becomes a saboteur. When you make comments, you become a saboteur. Some of them cannot come to this radio to encourage their people, but they will be setting people up, making phone calls and recording people. That's what I found out in IPOB. When you're talking to your brother, you think you're talking to somebody. They're recording you.
That recording is horrible. A lot of voice messages going around, all that. And it's not for progress. It's just destruction. Bring this person down, bring that person down, and all that. That is nonsense.
You know, I was listening to our brother Chide right this morning. Found
is our responsibility, my brother. It is our responsibility.
Yeah.
Principal
they come
officers.
in different forms.
It
comes in different forms. They come in the form of principal officers or whatever they call themselves. They come in different forms. Busybodies. They are hopping all over the world, and they become all of a sudden the eye of the whole world. They can be in any part of. They can be in Nigeria and determine what is happening here in the United States. And before you know it, they will send their workers to come and record what you think about something. They will run from Canada to Europe because they feel they have the right to know what is happening in the whole life. And they are destroying this family. There's a fundamental organizational structure that we have in IPOB. They have abused every piece of it in the name of a principal servant or principal officer they call themselves, and executives. They have abused everything. That's the reason why we are arranged the same way we are arranged. From unit coordinators to the zonal coordinators to the state coordinators to the national coordinators to the representatives. There's a reason that what they are doing is jumping from one area to a very remote area that does not attend to what they're doing. Sometimes they call themselves gathering information or intelligence. And they're destroying this family. They have gangs of thugs that when you don't succumb to what they're demanding from you, they'll either beat you up or they create scenario. And this is why we have all these crazy things happening. This is why we have people going to turn off radio, just like what we witnessed when our leader was in detention. Because that's exactly what we are hearing up to today. You will think that with the wave,
switching off the radio.
yeah, you will think that with the wave of people that I see every day joining in this struggle that in Biafra, that this radio will be stable because one person will be able to have this radio center somewhere and all these stories will be over. But we have gang of criminals. They are benefiting because they are busy. They are busy collecting funds for the radio, and they are busy also destroying this radio. And I take time there, and nobody's holding them accountable.
I think it is important that our people in Biafra land where these things are happening, they know what is happening, and most of them are keeping quiet. I don't know.
Do you hear what the man 2 years ago when you always tell them communicate through your state coordinator, communicate through your coordinator? You know what? I don't think they can get things done with that because the state coordinators are not doing, some of them are not allowed to do their job, some of them are not doing their job, some of them are literally not allowed because there is always someone who is bringing another information contrary to what they are supposed to be doing. There's always someone somewhere in abroad who is supposed to be dictating for people on ground and creating enormous problem. This morning when I was listening to Echidera, he was crying, he was praying for these people to remember their oaths. I don't know if they remember. And when we talk about this dirty linen you're wearing around, it will be washed publicly. The efforts of this young man cannot be in vain. For all of you that think that you are doing your bidding right now, you can victimize everybody. And you are the only sent.
There is no going back on standing for what is right.
This is very annoying.
There is no substitute for that. Just like you said,
this is very annoying.
Our freedom cannot
destroying the efforts of thousands of people,
without
millions of people. And you see our leader come here every 3 times a week or 4 times a week now, speaking. And then there are people who don't come out here one day to talk, to say something concerning what we're doing, because they're hiding. They are stealing from IPOB and transferring to, because they want to sneak in Nigeria and go take care of their building that they are being built. And they want to sneak in and go check out what they stole from IPOB that is invested for them. That's what we're seeing right now. Otherwise, what is happening right now, we're taking it lightly, and everybody's pretending. But very soon, because we cannot come all this way. We cannot come all these years. We cannot hold Nigeria down now. And you guys are within us, distracting the family, making yourself agents of Lucifer, pointing out your brothers when they are having meetings, doing all manner of things, or beating up people or whatever. IPOB is not known for violence. If you want to be violent, I mean, there's some bits of forest out there. There are Fulanis that are running down our communities. There are things where you can go show your power, not on a brother. And this is very annoying. And I hope that we correct ourselves.